Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's live Zoom session. It is Tuesday, March 17th, and we're going to take a look at the market. We got the market cap sitting at $150.1 billion. The 24-hour volume is 117.3 billion. Bitcoin dominance drops a couple of tenths of a percent to 63.8%. Across the board, we got a little bit of green, a little bit of red, not too much movement going on in the market. Got Bitcoin's up 2.47%, which is nice. Ethereum less than 1%. XRP 0.5%. We've got Bitcoin Cash moving up to 2.68%. Litecoin negative, almost 0.5%. Binance Coin leading the pack at 5% increase in the past 24 hours. So that's always nice. That's always good. Tron 1%, so not much movement. You know, it's been, I mean, you guys saw it, it's 53.89. It's where we were yesterday when we had the Zoom session 12 hours ago. Let me minimize the screen here. Give me 1 second. Close this and let me pop this. Look, this was yesterday's Zoom session candle. This is today. I think we're off by like $10. We're off by 10 bucks. My chart's still in play, guys. This is going to be a very short Zoom session, and I mean it this time. This is the 80th time that I've said this, and this is the one that's going to be a short one because, guys, we've moved 10 bucks. Everything you need to know about Bitcoin, listen to yesterday's Zoom session, listen to yesterday's morning brief or the morning before that. Right now we're in limbo. We're waiting for this to break. Once again, we open up a new 12-hour candle right at the 9 EMA. I told you guys yesterday that I see the market playing out exactly the way it always plays out, contrary to what some of the guys that I follow are saying. I just don't see it. It looks spot on to what we've been waiting for. I'm waiting for us to break it. We usually break this type of movement. This 9 EMA is getting weaker and weaker. And, you know, I was hoping that this one, when I saw us crack right here, I thought, oh man, we're going to break it. And we didn't. But we're right there. We're right there. We're a little bit higher than the previous candle. So I think that I would say another 1 or 2 more candles to go, and we're finally going to break it. I mean, look at the MACD. Look at the MACD. We're already printing green on the volume oscillator. We're doing great. We're doing really, really good. We already have a bullish cross. We got a bullish cross. We got a nice little W here on the MACD. We're right on that 9 EMA. I mean, yeah, we could drop from here, but so far from what I've gathered from the market, what I've seen and how well this pattern is playing out, I'm being a little bit more optimistic short term, just to finish this little pattern here. We're either going to stop, I'm thinking we're going to stop the candle at this white line, wick here, or we may stop the entire candle and adhere on this red here. But I do not see us passing this red. That's one thing I do not see us pass. So maybe another candle or two. If it doesn't happen on this candle, this one just opened. So this is an hour and a half, no, about an hour, yeah, about a little over an hour. Oh no, 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours that this candle opened up. So it's got a lot of time to play this out. If not, maybe hopefully by the next one. But this here or here at the most before we come back down. Nothing's changed, guys. Really, nothing's changed. Ethereum, hold on. 12-hour time frame, looking exactly the same. I'm kind of looking for the same thing for Ethereum. As far as moving up, it's really going to determine on Bitcoin's move. So, I mean, I can go to the left and map out an area of, resistance, somewhere about right here. Look, this is a really good area. Yeah, I like this area. Look at this dotted line. Let me give you guys some more real estate. Right there. I like this line. I like this line for support here, for resistance here. Look how well it acted as support here. resistance here, support here, makes sense. That would give us, wow, I don't know. I think I'm being a little too optimistic on this one. That would give us 25%. I don't see that. I honestly don't see that, because all we're looking for here is that we're looking for a 2-to-1, maybe 3-to-1 ratio. So best case scenario, oh shit, no, never mind. I take that back. Yeah, I didn't realize how much this move was. Yeah, I forget we dropped so much. Yeah, okay, no. This is totally plausible. So if we see a move to this resistance line and a bullish wick here, I mean, even if we just get to this resistance line, that's good enough for me. That's 13%. 2-to-1, what did I just say? 2-to-1, right? 13 times 2, 26. Right there. Like it almost looks like I rehearsed this shit sometimes. It's really crazy. So yeah, I see that for Ethereum, but again, short term, guys, this is not a reversal. We would have to, I'm not even going to talk about what we would have to do for a reversal, and it's not coming. It's very unlikely. So this is what I'm looking for Ethereum, short term, for the scalpers and day traders. For new people coming into the market, kind of sit this one out, guys. I mean, if you want to paper trade it, that would be my best advice to you guys. Paper trade it. If you're in here learning how to trade, learning about taking the modules, learning about support and resistance, learning about EMAs, you don't have to risk your money. You're gonna have plenty of time for that later on this year. You're gonna have plenty of time. Right now is the time to learn, put into practice what you learned by paper trading. And for those who are not familiar with that term, it means just that. You're gonna, on a piece of paper, you're gonna write, okay, I'm gonna buy $1,000 worth. Hell, if you're paper trading, I'm gonna buy $1 million worth of Ethereum at 116 bucks. I mean, it's not real money. You're just gonna write that on a piece of paper. You're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna exit on my next major resistance, which would be 146.53. But since I got $1 million, I can't afford to wait to the very end to get out of here. I need to get out a little bit before that so my order can fill. I'm gonna get out at 142 bucks, and I'm gonna make myself $22,000 profit on this move to the upside with $1 million. You know, you're paper trading, or you can say $1,000, whatever figure you want to put in your head. That's good enough for me. But the point is, I want you to paper trade it, because if you're not really comfortable in trading, when you need to get out, you need to get out. And I don't want you guys, if you're putting your order here and we come shy of that and we start turning around and you don't recognize those signs and you've got to go into Binance, you got to cancel your order, you got to look at the chart, you got to refill that sell, you got to go back. It's gonna come down, and you're gonna be chasing it down. So you have to have a plan. When you're gonna buy, you have to have a plan where you want to exit. You have to have a contingency plan in case it doesn't make it up to that level where you want to sell, especially in the downward market. It's a very dangerous time to buy. It might not always make it to a resistance. So if it gets below the resistance, for instance, there's a gap up on Ethereum at 136 bucks. That's a sweet target. That's a target, and that's a 17% target, guys. My money, if we break up, that's the first stop. That's a hell of a trade. Don't get greedy. Forget about this red line. I never said it. My experienced traders, this is your target. My new traders that already are familiar, you know, have got some trading experience under their belt, look for the gap up line as your target. Forget about this red line. That's about it for this move here. I don't see this going any higher. If it does, watch that wick to come back crashing down. Let me look at Litecoin real quick. Let me look at Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and that's all we're going to look at today, guys. I said it's going to be a short one. There's not much change. We've been putting in some hour and a half, hour and 45-minute Zoom sessions. We put almost a 2-hour Zoom session yesterday, so we covered it really good for you guys. Litecoin, same kind of thing. Yeah, right here, this green line. This green line here is our next major resistance line. 24%. That's almost a 2-to-1 ratio to Bitcoin. That would be my exit. My new traders, 886. 886 is your target. My experienced traders, this line right here, which would be at about 227. About 227. That's for Bitcoin Cash. Let me look at Litecoin. Right here. Right there. Litecoin, my experienced traders. Look at this, almost perfectly, 2-to-1 ratio right there. 2-to-1 ratio for my experienced traders. My beginning traders, right there, that's your target. And guys, I'm not saying we're breaking up, but Bitcoin looks like there's a good chance we may. My beginning trader is 14%. Be happy with that. Be happy with that. In this market, in this climate, that's a hell of a trade. Now remember, all of these targets that we talked about on these majors, it's contingent of us filling this here. If we don't fill this here, we're not getting this. So don't even try to trade this and say, what the hell happened? You said we had 14%. I'm saying we'll have 14%. There's a good chance we'll get 14% on Litecoin on that first target if we get to this here. If we do not get to this here, there is no playing time today, boys. Wrap it up and take her home, because if we drop from here, everything here is dropping. Everything is going to be dropping. There's going to be very, very few coins, if any, that will move to the upside. But from what I'm seeing right now, I can only go by the data that I'm seeing. Bullish, bullish, bullish. I don't see, honestly, there's nothing bearish on my chart at the moment on a 12-hour time frame. So I'm bullish right now until the bears take over here. And the bears, when we reach here, I'm bearish, bearish, bearish. Right now, I am not seeing anything bearish at the moment. I'm going to answer some questions, and then we're going to wrap her up, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a short one. There's not much going on. So let me answer. Some. Yeah, you're right, Yaz. 22% on $1 million is 223,000. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Darth, evening, folks. Techno, what's up? Alex, yo. Old school, it's Yaz. What's up, bro? Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I looked away for a minute, and when I turned back, Yaz was filling my monitor. Sorry, old school, no worries. Nothing. Chicharron, donuts love chicharron. He knows what's up. I'm eating all the good stuff, dude, because fuck, man, you know what I mean? It's my excuse. Any excuse I can to break my diet. Well, I don't really diet. I just try to eat healthier. Any excuse that I can find to do that, man, hell yeah. You sound like my wife. Old school chicharron with hot sauce. Fucking Mexicans put hot sauce on everything. What's wrong with you people? And all you taste is the hot sauce. Just skip the middleman and just stick the fucking bottle in your mouth and just suck in the hot sauce. I don't get the whole hot sauce thing. I'm Colombian. We don't eat hot sauce. We eat what is called what the hell's that? We eat the sauce that we put on our tamale, on our empanadas. Fuck, I can't believe I'm forgetting. Holy crap, what kind of Colombian I am that I can forget. It's my favorite salsa, and it's not even a salsa. Holy fuck. I mean, I can ask my wife. It's gonna drive me crazy. Brenda, what do we put on empanadas? What do we put on empanadas? The sauce you make. Ají. Fuck. It's called ají. It's called ají. And it's basically just some cut up cilantro, onions, lemon juice, a couple of other condiments, but that's it. So I eat hot sauce very, very mildly. because of my wife. She's actually born in Mexico. She's not like me, a fake Colombian born in New York. She was actually born in Mexico and had to cross the border like all my Home Depot workers. So she's legal now, by the way. She's legal now. I wish she wasn't. I'd call immigration on her sometimes. Can we just shoot the shit? This could be a show. Yes, after I end the recording, for all the people that are watching the recording, they don't need to hear us shoot the shit. So yes, I'll stop the recording. We can hang out. Should I buy now or should I wait for it to go lower? I love it. Darth wants to know if you should buy now. If you are seriously wondering about that question, guys, if you didn't watch last night's Zoom session, make sure you watched last night's Zoom session, because we did. Was it last night, Darth, that we talked about that? We did. Yes, it was. We talked about, should I buy now or should I buy lower? So GQ, JDM, Darth, you want BC start going off? No, my man. Trying red hot sauce with peppers. No, man. No, made with peppers, light red sauce. I don't need a lot of hot stuff. My son-in-law is black, and he loves his fucking hot. So I guess black people and Mexican are very, very similar, because my son, he eats hot sauce, but he eats a different hot sauce than Mexicans. He doesn't eat the same hot sauce you guys use. He eats a different one. It's like more like a Cajun type. I still don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Spell that salsa. Hot sauce for the one. Yeah, he eats hot sauce where she eats picante, like tapatio type stuff. Not for me. Not for me. We eat in. Okay, so I guess we're not going to be talking about we're not going to be talking about crypto stuff. So I will answer. We'll talk about the chat in just a minute. Let me end the recording then, guys, because I don't want our folks who are listening in to have to sit here and we'll talk about food and hot sauce. So guys, the market as it stands, no change. Everything's the same as we talked about in yesterday's Zoom session. If you want something really detailed, please listen to last night's Zoom session. It was an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. That's going to give you all the answers that you're going to want to know of the market conditions, what's going on with Bitcoin, where to buy Bitcoin, where to put your stop loss, and so forth. Right now, this will be the end of my show. Hang on for 1 second. If you want to just hang out with me, we'll do that in just a second. Just let me stop this recording.